Can Kell Brook follow in the footsteps? There was a full-scale wave on the web, particularly in America yesterday, on the notion that he and everyone in his camp says there is no truth, perfectly all right. Agreed, Bernard?
Well, he looks good now.
And the Lemieux fight, looking more the way he did against Dominic Wade, trying to get in and land power shots.
He did a little bruise from a left hook from Triple G. Triple G is setting him up, and if he's still on that rope,
body shot, Brook is in trouble. And Brook reaches out and grabs Gennady Golovkin.
Right now he's being overwhelmed and overpowered.
Got by Brook. Left hook brought the crowd alive. You got
Kell Brook is jabbed more than just one punch. He's throwing a jab, Brook, and throwing out.
Triple G is #1 in the sport by Box count in landing jabs. There's a good uppercut for Brook. It's a right hand for Brook. And now Golovkin
puncher a bigger chance. Triple G will have a bigger and a greater chance in exchange.
I want to see something up the middle, then outside, okay?
Here's the left. Because of Kell.
That was the biggest moment of round one when Brook reached out and grabbed Golovkin outside of Golovkin's left eye. So both fighters are marked. Veteran referee Marlon Wright staying away and have to fight with Triple G. Maybe he wants it that way, and they're trading in the center of the ring. And Golovkin landing a series of jabs.
To a wild punch. He's waiting to counter. He's a better counter puncher when Triple G is coming in.
Crowd comes out of its seats, excited by the uppercut. Brook getting in some heavy shots. Golovkin gets in a right hand over the top. But Brook comes back with a 4-punch combination.
Where he wears out Triple G to the point where Triple G is throwing.
That Golovkin wants to put pressure on him, wants to put him in a box, and he's landing.
Then outside, okay? In uppercut, either hand doesn't matter.
Brook setting up that left uppercut because he threw the right lead first.
Golovkin hasn't lost very many rounds recently in his career.
Brook may not get too brave, but smart enough to fight a smart man fight. Now you see
Golovkin's putting a lot of pressure on Brook.
He's trying.
When Brook was able to keep a lot of the action in the center of the ring where Golovkin has been able to get him to the ropes a couple of times. Hard right hand by Golovkin.
But not be leery or worry about the jab because he's so confident that he can hit Brook and maybe hurt him.
And clean right hand there and landed a glancing blow. If he had landed it solidly, he could have hurt Golovkin.
I think he is, Jim. He got hit with a short uppercut just now with the right hand. Brook is now throwing more than one punch.
Brook is trying to build something memorable here. Golovkin is trying to reverse, but Golovkin keeps bearing in and putting pressure on Kell Brook here in round 3.
If you look at Brook's right, and Triple G just threw a left and a straight right on that same eye with the left hand.
And Brook comes back aggressively, winning the admiration of the crowd. An excellent third round.
For that hook. Hey, it's a matter of time. Just keep pounding on that, okay?
Here against Kell Brook, seeming to feel a sense of urgency because Brook here and there is outboxing him, competing with
ropes, being the center of the ring or keep moving left to right. As you see on the ropes, G has a shot when he's on the ropes.
And trip first and second rounds. Allowing damage from the shots they've landed in the first 3 rounds. Is trying to hammer Brook to the liver one more time with the left hand here in the 4th.
It looked like Triple G is just actually, pushing his punches much sharper, much cleaner. See the short left by
Brook,
and he's getting hit spot on.
You want to be there? You're still there, right?
There's some urgency from Ingle starting to grow around Brook's eyes as round 5 begins.
Gennady Golovkin. He keeps them to clear a lot of punches. But I gotta tell you, Jim, Kell got some jaw. I mean, I haven't seen a guy stand there and trade with Gennady Golovkin, and God knows how long. 3-1, Golovkin.
And Golovkin delivers his first, got Brook to the ropes, Bernard.
And Brook is putting his hands up like he wasn't hurt, but
lashes out and manages to knock Golovkin back. with a couple of cleans.
He leaves himself to get countered like he great right. And I believe he's hurt with this, and now Triple G is going to keep him there if he can.
We're only halfway through the 5th round. Golovkin is now landing, but he did in round number 1.
And yes, he is. He's pop-shotting right now, as you see him strike.
And Dominic in the far corner is holding up a towel. Ingle is trying to get referee Marlon Wright to stop the fight, and Gennady Golovkin is going to have a technical knockout victory in round number 5. And that's an amazing decision on the part of Dominic Ingle. This is earlier in round 5, Bernard.
His legs is not under him.
And there you can see Dominic Ingle waving. But who would have thought that he was on the verge of getting up on the ropes with a towel?
Position, but he got out of that position. I don't see no difference.
But the fight is stopped, and Golovkin has a technical knockout victory.
The winner by TKO victory, still the undefeated Gennady Golovkin.